Welcome back to another episode of Relevant. I am your host, Rello, and this is my co-host, Rob. What's happening, Rob?
What up, everybody?
Yeah. Busy week this week. In sports, we got four divisional playoff games this weekend for the NFL. We got a little bit of an NBA trade that went on this week. We got an NFL coaching carousel going on. And we're gonna talk a little bit about what happened last week as well. All right, first off, today the first game is the one that I've been pretty much waiting on since the playoffs started or since the season ended. We got the Houston Texans going up to Baltimore and facing Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens. What's Since the Texans won last week against the Browns, what's your thoughts about this matchup?
So the matchup coming up, I'm excited. I'm a little salty that Lamar and CJ got to go at it right now.
Yeah.
Uh, so I prefer to see them in the what is that, the AFC Championship. I prefer to see them there. That way I know one of my brothers get to advance to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
But I'm excited to see what CJ gonna do. Uh, I know he gonna ball out, but for Lamar, I know he got to show up because if he
Yeah.
don't show up, all the haters and all the critics they gonna come for his neck and they gonna swear they was right about everything that he hasn't accomplished yet. So I think it's really a really big game for Lamar.
Okay. Yeah. So I mean, I do feel like Lamar needs to win this game to, like you said, get those haters off his back.
Yeah,
But to me, in my eyes, I still believe that he's not gonna. He doesn't really have the team or the necessary weapons that would justify him having all this hate if he does lose this game. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like I think in the offseason they gave him fool's gold, right? They went and got uh, Odell Beckham Jr.
yeah,
Like like he's supposed to be like the savior, like he's a true number one receiver now, right?
yeah, yeah,
So and we all know that, and so if they lose or whatever, they're gonna be like, we gave him the weapons.
yeah,
He has
yeah,
Odell Beckham Jr. Now this man had two knee surgeries,
yeah.
like in like a span of like 6 months or something like that. It's not something crazy like that. So I do want him to win, man. I just he needs to get this game done. You had brought up a question um yesterday about CJ Stroud. You asked if he goes on and wins this game, and if he wins the AFC Championship game. That was the question, right?
Yeah, he runs the gauntlet. So
If he runs the gauntlet,
yeah.
he probably does. You asked, does he have a case that he's one of the best quarterbacks in the league already?
So no, so
Was that
more
the
so
question?
he beats Lamar. He advances to
Yeah,
the AFC Championship. He has to beat Pat or Josh Allen. Then
yeah,
let's say he runs into the 49ers or whoever the NFC and he beats them.
yeah,
Is he the best quarterback in the league? Like, can he be like, yeah, Pat, you do got the two MVPs, the two Super Bowls, but this year one, you
yeah,
know, I got a Super Bowl and I just took a rookie head coach. I took a team who was trash, obviously, because last year they picked me. Was he number two?
number two.
They took him number two. So if he runs the gauntlet, he has to beat Lamar, so he can make an argument. Well, I just beat you in the playoffs, Josh or Pat. Hey, I just beat you. Let's say he beats Pat. Hey, Pat, I beat you in the playoffs.
Yeah,
And then he goes up against, let's say the 49ers. They got that juggernaut they got over there, and then he beats Brock Purdy, who I don't get me started. Who they keep trying to anoint is
yeah.
somebody special. Yeah, if he runs that, can he say he's the best quarterback in the league until they can prove him otherwise?
hmm So you asked that question as you were talking. I was thinking, um, what if Brock Purdy did the same thing in the NFC? Like if he goes to the Super Bowl and beats whoever, it don't even really matter. But just because he's Brock Purdy and the way they was talking about him all year, right? If he goes and wins the Super Bowl, would they anoint him one at least one of the greatest quarterbacks in the league right now, or one of the best quarterbacks in the league right now? I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about like the the professional commentators and the analysts and the journalists and the beat writers.
Um,
Given
they
the way given
they
the way they
they
was talking
will.
about him all year.
They will. They want him to be so bad, like so bad. They want him to be like the next great white hope of just standing in the pocket, and the reincarnation of a Tom Brady or
Yeah,
Peyton Manning, right?
yeah,
But uh, I don't I wouldn't say yes, but I know they're gonna say that narrative. They're gonna try to push the narrative of yeah, Brock Purdy led the 49ers and da 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 da. I'm just like, bro, they loaded.
super loaded,
Like they super loaded. And
top
if
to
I'm being
bottom.
honest, what's their weak link?
The quarterback.
Okay. So we can sit here and say the quarterback is the weak link, but somehow if he wins the Super Bowl, I compare it to Russell Wilson winning his Super Bowl with the Legion of Boom.
Yeah,
He had LOB, he had beast mode, right? He had a coach who's a Hall of Famer and Pete Carroll.
yep,
Yeah. He just had to go out there and not mess up. And that's basically all Brock Purdy needs to do is go out there, not mess up. Like Cam Newton said, he's a game manager, right?
yeah,
So, but they're gonna try to elevate him to like this status of like he's a top five quarterback, which we all know he's not. But they're
yeah.
trying like they're trying to push a narrative that Brock Purdy's like that. And
Hard.
yeah, he ain't.
Yeah. Okay, I got you. Yeah, I wouldn't anoint him right now. I wasn't trying to anoint him throughout the season. Like you said, he got all the weapons that you could possibly have in order to be successful. Um, yeah, game manager to the utmost degree. Uh, did you watch the? So I'm going back to last week, right? Because
Yeah.
this is gonna kind of tail into my next question. Did you watch the Bucks and the Eagles game?
Yeah, I did. I watched it.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think we both were rooting for the Eagles, right?
Yeah.
And then, but we weren't confident at all.
Yeah,
Uh,
no, 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 no.
the Eagles, they like we said, they started 10-1, and then they ended up 11-6, which is
Something
just
like that. Yeah, like
just
11
yeah,
6.
just craziness. Something I don't know what it is, but something's wrong with that whole organization right now, and it just came out of nowhere.
Yeah,
Like I don't understand how you just fall off a cliff like that without a major injury happening. Right. Matter of
yeah,
fact, I think somebody came was I think Goddard was hurt and came back. I think, or am I thinking about
yeah.
somebody else?
I think it was Goddard got hurt. Yeah, he got hurt. He came back. That might have been it. They might have been because wasn't that him that was beefing with Jalen Hurts on the sideline too?
That was him. Yeah.
That was him. Yes, yeah. It might have been something like that right there. Those two might have been beefing, or might have been like some division in the locker room with that. So
That makes sense. Yeah, because I mean, I just don't see how you go from 10-1 and then not win at least two more games. Right.
mhm.
That's just craziness to me. Um, what do you think the Eagles should do? Like, do you think they should just go back? Like, do you think they should just run it back, or is there a change that needs to be made given the present circumstances and what just happened to them
If I'm the Eagles, I'm getting a new coach.
already?
I'm already. Yeah, why not, man? These like change is inevitable, right?
Yeah.
And usually when organizations are failing or any team is failing, it's a leadership problem. So
Hmm.
I'm going to get a new coach. I'm trying to go get Bill Belichick. I'm trying to go get Harbaugh. Somebody that can. Uh, uh, I know they keeping Mike Tomlin at Pittsburgh. I'm just saying, yeah. I'm just
Yes, Mike
I'm trying to
Tomlin ain't going nowhere.
yeah, I'm trying to get somebody along those lines,
Yeah.
and somebody that can go in there. get everybody to play together, and then I'm bringing in like some new young who the next new hot offensive coordinator is. I'm bringing him in as offensive coordinator, and I'm getting me like a probably like an old school head coach that's going like, hey, y'all stop all that little fighting amongst each other and
Yeah.
whatever the politics stuff is going on. We're gonna go out here and win the Super Bowl because they got everything they need.
hmm So, given that they lost a offensive coordinator and a defensive coordinator last year after the Super Bowl appearance,
Yeah,
you don't think they should get a? Well, I think they should get a offensive head coach, the new hot offensive head coach that you're talking about, and make him
yeah.
the head coach. Because if they do become more successful, right, like you said, somebody gonna hire the OCOA and the defensive
It just always
DCOA,
happens.
and
Yeah,
then they gonna end up looking like they did this year.
yeah,
So maybe they should get a new OC, a new offensive guy to be their head coach. So he's gonna be a constant, right? So you never got to worry about that offense and Jalen Hurts, right? As long as they're
yeah.
winning.
So okay, I'll give you that. Yeah, because yeah, I think we've talked about this already. That anytime the offense coordinator get hot, they hiring them away, and then the quarterback struggles. Jalen
Every time.
Hurts, Josh Allen.
Yep.
Um, so yeah. So what is Harbaugh though? I feel like he's an offensive guy,
Yeah, they say he's a they blah 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 blah
like
blah
a
blah blah.
hybrid.
They say he's a quarterback guy.
Yeah, he's like a hybrid to me. Yeah, so he used to play.
He was
He used to
quarterback, I
play
think.
quarterback, right? Yeah, he used to play
Yeah.
quarterback, but I feel like he always toting a nice defense out there. Maybe it's just
Yeah.
me, right?
But he
uh,
probably understands that in order for your, especially when he came in the league, he understands that if your young quarterback is going to be successful, the
yeah,
the best path and the path of least resistance for that quarterback is a great defense.
yeah.
And
So
him as a quarterback would know that.
yeah, probably Harbaugh or somebody offensive minded. I think Harbaugh would be a great pick because they keep talking about. I think he went to go interview with Atlanta, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. So if I'm him and I'm coming to the league, I would try to take the Philly job. They keep talking about the Chargers job, right?
yeah,
And we already discussed this. If I'm a coach and I'm going to coach, I'm going to the NFC because I'm not trying to go to the AFC. I don't. Okay, you're a good quarterback. What's my boy name? The Chargers.
Justin Herbert.
Herbert. Yeah, Herbert. So you're a good quarterback. You're great. You're probably a better quarterback than anybody in the, let's say, NFC. Let's just say you are. That's cool. We in the AFC. I got to go up against Pat Mahomes. I got to go against Lamar Jackson. I got to go against Joe Burrow. I got to go against um, Josh Allen, C.J. Stroud. I'm not trying to run that gauntlet every year.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So
yeah,
I'm going to the NFC. Give me Jalen Hurts, and all I got to go beat is
that.
Dak. Right? I got to beat
Mm-hmm.
Dak to be the top quarterback. I got to beat the Cowboys, who we know is dysfunctional. Right? To
Yep.
get to win my division. Then I got to go beat who? Purdy. I ain't worried about that.
Jordan and then Jordan Love up and
Jordan Love.
coming.
Jordan Love is up and coming, so he might be the biggest threat, right? But if you tell me Jordan Love and you give me Jalen Hurts, I'd be cool with that, right?
Yeah,
So I'm me as a coach looking for a job. I'm trying to get to that Philly job because I'm not going to the AFC to try to beat out Pat Mahomes for the next 20, 15 years, trying to beat Lamar out for like just
yeah.
yeah, that ain't it, man. So yeah, I think Philly should go try to get like a offensive minded head coach, Jim Harbaugh. I think he'd be great there, and I think he can. I think he can be Super Bowl the next year too.
That's true. Yeah, I agree. I don't got no rebuttal over that. Let's stick with the NFL for a minute. I don't think you gave your picks. I'm sorry. Let's go back a little bit.
Okay.
Who do you got in the Texans Ravens game today? Winning.
I keep picking with my heart. uh, I'm gonna say the Texans.
You got the Texans beating the Ravens?
CJ about to yeah, man. Every time I watch that boy, I don't want to. I'm trying to. How do I say this? That boy ain't got no emotions.
Yeah.
Cold blooded. He come out there. Hey, first off, I want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I want to thank my teammates. Yeah, we just come out here, and just get dubs, man. And he just walk like
Yeah.
don't ain't shook. So that team been playing good. The defense looks nice. I think they got momentum. Baltimore took what 2 weeks off basically, right? So really 2 3 weeks off, about 3 weeks off
Yeah,
football, right? So
yeah.
I think they're gonna come out rusty, and I think Texans about to get on that head, man.
Damn.
I hope I'm wrong.
Yeah,
I think yeah. I think Texas is coming with it.
in
I
Baltimore.
yeah, and I think the Baltimore in order for Baltimore to win, they got to blow them out.
Yeah.
They got to be up 2 touchdowns. If it's
Hmm.
close, yeah. If it's close, and you tell me if it's a close game, we need one drive to go in it, and you put the ball in CJ Stroud hands, we might as well pack it up, man.
Okay. I got the Ravens winning.
Okay.
Um, I got them winning by 10. I'm gonna say like I'm giving it like 20, 27-17, something like that. That's what I got. I don't think they're gonna blow them out or nothing like that. Yeah, that's what I got. The later game. This is not a. I don't wait. Tomorrow. That's today. Today, the later game. Packers and 49ers. Who you got?
Um, Packers looking good, man.
Yeah.
Packers looking good. I got the Packers. They look real good against the Cowboys. That Cowboys defense. With the kitchen cabinets in, my crew can now focus on the solo backslash. I don't know how that happened.
What you got a ghost in your house?
Nah, I don't know what happened. But
The
yeah,
spirits are disturbing.
the Packer, the Packer, the Packer Cowboys game. The Packers look like some world beaters to me. Um, they and then the Packers and Niner defenses remind me of each other, right? They get after the quarterback. The secondary is
Mm.
okay to me. And if the Packers can get up and they can run that ball with Aaron Jones, I think they're just gonna run it down. I think they're just gonna run it down their throat. So I'm going Pack.
All right. I got the Niners winning
Okay.
uh pretty handily. I think the Packers, it's a nice story.
Yeah.
It's a great story what happened to them last week or what they did last week.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the magic is gonna wear off. I hope I'm wrong. Like you with the Texans. I
Yeah.
hope I'm wrong.
Yeah.
But I think the Niners are gonna leave no doubt that they're like light years better than the Packers.
Mm.
Packers are young. They all of them young. I think the oldest person on that damn team is Aaron Jones. Like, and I don't see them giving 49ers any problems. All right. We'll talk about those next. We'll talk about the tomorrow's games tomorrow. So we
Okay.
can leave that. All right. In the NBA, the NBA trade deadline is fast approaching, and one team got on the move early by making a trade to make their team a little bit better. The Indiana Pacers trade for Pascal Siakam, and
Oh, okay.
paired him with Tyrese Halliburton.
Yeah.
What what was your initial thoughts when you heard this trade go down?
I mean, I've watched Pascal. Cause I don't want to be like those like commentators. They be like, oh, they got Pascal Siakam, and they start showing some numbers, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
what? I mean, what is Pascal? What does he do? Good. They say he leads the league in fast break points. What?
That mean you don't play. That sound like you don't play no defense. You
Sound like
cherry
he's
pick.
leaking out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Like I
saying?
don't.
Yeah, he don't. I don't think he's a bucket like that. I think he's a great player. Uh,
Great player.
I think he's a really good player.
Okay.
I think he's a really good player. Um,
Nice number 3.
a nice number three. At like, and for me, that's kind of like pushing it.
I mean,
Um,
he got a chip as the 3
as- yeah, he got a chip as a three against a Warriors team.
in a best of circumstances for that team.
Yeah, Yeah, but like he was the number three behind who? Kawhi,
Kyle
Kyle,
Lowry.
Kyle Lowry.
I think
Yeah,
shit. Matter of fact, he might have been four because I think Fred Van Vliet came off the bench for them.
yeah, they had like a nice, and then that's when they had Powell too, right?
No, they had Mark.
So they had Norman Powell.
Oh,
Powell.
Powell. I thought you said
Yeah,
Powell. No,
no,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, I think they
No,
had
I
Norman
think
Powell.
I think he was still with the Trailblazers. I think. I don't think
Whoever,
he was on that team.
pretty sure they had him. Um,
But
yeah,
whatever.
yeah. So I think he was a three, but it was like three by committee, kind of like how the Heat do. The Heat got like a one or two, and then like they got like maybe like three or four players that anytime can be the three, or all at the same time they all go get you like 15 each.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, Pascal, he's not a great shooter, is he?
Nope.
He's not an elite like creator of like
Nope.
ISO player where I give you the ball and say go give me a bucket.
Nope.
Um, yeah, I think yeah, they can get to the playoffs with him, and
Okay.
they might get past maybe the first round. I don't think he can get you past the first round.
Yeah, if they get matched up against somebody said this, I'm not gonna take credit for this, but yeah, if they get matched up with somebody like the Knicks, yeah, they're gonna blow it right past them,
Yeah, so the Knicks
especially the
are.
way they play.
So if we looking at the East, right? If we looking at the East, they not beating the Bucks in the first round. They not beating uh the Sixers in the first round.
Nope.
Uh, I think that
S-
they not beating the Celtics in the first round.
Nope.
Um, so yeah, the Knicks is the. I don't think they would beat the Knicks in the first round, right? Knicks got a
I,
little bit more playoff experience, a little more
I think
toughness.
I think they could beat the Knicks.
Yeah, it'd be a push, right? So it'd be 50-50,
Yeah.
right? So
I think
what
they
they
could beat any team but the Celtics, Bucks, and Sixers.
yeah. So and I feel like they'd have to be a top four seed to do that going into the playoffs.
Yeah, and right now they're in 7 seed, so they in the play-in tournament right now.
Yeah. So we get through the play-in tournament. If you get through the play-in tournament and let's say you make it as a seven seed, you run up against one of those three, you out in the first round.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you
because you
got
you just being in the play-in tournament, you guaranteed to play the Celtics, Bucks, and the Sixers if you
yeah.
can make
So
it
you
out.
got to get up to at least the what fifth seed for
6 for you to avoid them. Wait,
no. So you got to get to the fifth seed so you can play the fourth seed.
yeah, you're right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You got to at least get to the 5th seed. Yep, you're right.
Yeah. Just wasting your time, man.
My thing is like if he was great or even good, the Raptors would have kept him.
Yeah.
Like, why would we give up this huge piece if he's
If he was great or good, I think the Warriors would have tried to get him.
yeah? I
Ain't nobody.
think I
Yeah.
think Scotty Barr just came in and took that man's job.
Yeah. So yeah, it ain't he ain't nothing special to me, man. He a nice, solid role player.
Mhm.
Really like he's really like a fourth option to me. If I'm being honest, he like he like for me. Okay, this is good. He's not as good as this player, but this is the role I think he would be better in. What how the Warriors used to use Iggy.
Okay,
All right.
off the bench.
Off the bench, we can plug and play you depending on matchups. We'll put you there. Uh, but yeah, outside of that, he ain't like changing, man.
Yeah,
So they gon' the commentators. I be listening to them. They be like, oh yeah, they got Pascal and da da da, and that's going like stop it, man. Like quit. Stop the cap. That's what the young
cap.
kids say. Stop the cap.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they say
stop.
cap,
Yeah, yeah,
cap. All
yeah.
right. Are there any um trades that you think should happen for any of these teams? Like somebody that need to be on the move, somebody in a situation where they need to just get out.
Who's trying to win a championship? That depends on what you're trying to accomplish. I don't
Yeah.
think so. If we run down the East real quick, uh, you think the Bucks don't really need nothing. Um, we talk about the Celtics all the time. The- We know what
Yeah,
their problem is, and they just not going to address it.
yeah. Everybody know what their problem is. They
Yeah,
it seems like they the only ones that don't know they need a point guard.
yeah. They need a true point guard.
Yeah,
Like Holiday is nice. He's good. They need a true point guard. The dude that used to be in Memphis would have been great. I think it's Tyus Jones or something like that.
Tyus Jones,
He used to
the
come
light
out
skinned dude.
light skinned cat. Yeah. I think he might be in Washington right now. But
Oh,
yeah, they need a point guard, and then the way they be playing, they just be like jacking up threes.
yeah.
Uh, I was
Your
watching,
turn.
yeah,
My turn.
I was watching the game last night with the Celtics, and
Against the Nuggets.
yeah, against the Nuggets, and I'm watching the game, and it's a tie. I think it's a tie game. No, they like down one or something like that.
Yeah.
Last shot of the game. So I'm watching the game with somebody, but we're in two different locations, right? So
Yep.
I'm ahead. And it's like, so what you think is about to happen? I said, they about to throw up some. I said, they about to lose because somebody's about to throw up bad shot. Like I
Yeah.
already knew what was about to happen. Sure enough, Tatum get it, do the little dribble, shoot it, falls down, throws it up, looks at the ref, and I'm just like, that. Essentially that was like a playoff game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Need this game. Like they don't necessarily need the game, but a playoff game, we need the game. We got one shot to go win it, right? And
Yeah.
that's the shot you shoot. Like I think it was like 4 seconds on the clock,
Okay.
right? If you get that ball to a Mike Jordan, LeBron James, a Kobe Bryant, a Kevin Durant, they gonna catch it. I got 4 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
They gonna catch it. Kind of make sure they're inbounds, make sure they're solid, and then go probably go get you a good shot trying to get to the bucket.
Yeah.
Not one leg fade away, falling down, looking at the ref, right?
Yeah.
And the problem with the Celtics is the Celtics do this, and James Harden used to do it a lot. They and I think this is Joel Embiid problem. They play hoping that the refs is gonna call some fouls,
Mm-hmm.
right? In the playoffs, you need to play like ain't no refs out there, right? Like it's like we playing pickup and ain't no fouls about to get called. And if we
Yep.
get one, if I get a foul, I get a foul. But it's with them, it's too much looking at the ref, hoping that the ref call a foul, trying to draw contact. No, go get the bucket. And if we get a foul call, we get a foul call. If we don't, we don't. And so them, they not winning nothing. They all hype. I don't believe in Joel Embiid in the East, but
Mm-mm.
I mean they don't. I think no trade is gonna help them. The the Knicks, they
They run their players into the ground, and they none of them are that great anyway.
yeah, they got a whole bunch of like B plus players,
Yeah.
like B plus players. That's and Thibodeau is he getting he all that what they say all the orange for the squeeze. He getting everything out of them.
He getting all the juice out the
All
lemon.
of them out of them. They said since they got OG
I
wanna
know.
yeah Anawana Kenobi
I
uh
know.
he been playing 40 he been playing
Out of
40
Pia.
yeah he been playing 40s since he
He gonna
got
be he gonna be done by the time April come.
yeah so his first couple games he was like hooping now he like getting worn out so as far as trades in the East I don't see nothing that like any of those teams can do that could get them to the next level
Mm-hmm.
or get them from over the level that they're at. I really just think it's uh, really in the East. I think it's Milwaukee's to lose.
Yeah.
My opinion.
Yeah. They keep acting like I keep saying like Milwaukee's struggling. I don't know if the Giannis and Dame pairing is gonna work. I'm like
Yeah,
they are 28-13. They are
yeah.
number 2 in the East.
Who's number one?
The Celtics.
Celtics. Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm
Celtics
like,
remind Celtics remind me of the Phoenix Suns back in the day with Nash.
okay,
They go regular season. They may even get far, but when like crunch time come
yeah,
and
it's a
like
wrap.
yes, it's a wrap.
Like they
You're not winning the championship.
should have went out and got Chris Paul.
Yeah, yeah.
As simple as that.
We talked about that. They just need a traditional point guard, and not necessarily for the regular season. They need them
Yeah.
for that second, third round championship round.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Um. Yeah, I mean nothing for the nothing in the East, nothing in the East, nothing in the West. You ain't got
The
no thoughts on the West.
West. So the West, who Nuggets don't need nothing, right?
They just
Uh,
waiting. They just waiting for the playoffs.
we talked about my Clippers. You don't believe in them.
I, am yeah. They gotta show me. I'm out of the believing game. You're gonna have to show me because them since they got PG and uh, Kawhi Leonard, they just been straight disappointment central.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, but I told you they was gonna do pretty good. I don't think it's nothing that they can really do. They got everything they need. Um, who else? Ain't nothing Gold State can do. They done. They might as well
Yeah, it's
just
a wrap on that. You
yeah.
might as well blow that thing up.
Um, yeah.
Okay,
The
speaking about the, I'm sorry, I cut you off, but for the Warriors, I think they gotta, like I said, they gotta blow it up, and I think the move is to. So, do you, as you blow it up, do you get rid of Steph as well? Because you don't want to have him in a rebuild, and I know he don't want to be in a rebuild.
that's the thing though. So he is the piece that you got to decide what you want to do.
Yeah,
So it's like, are we keeping him? But you gotta
I think he gets the luxury to decide. I
yeah,
think so.
yeah. So yeah, you ask him, hey Steph, you want to stay here while we go through this? Probably it's gonna be like your
You're just gonna be done because there
yeah,
ain't no, this, you ain't gonna be relevant no more.
yeah, you about to be wasting some years, and then you ask him. The next question you ask him is, "What you want me to do with your boys?"
Yeah,
I think he gets to make the decision.
yeah,
What you
and
want
I
to do with your boys? Y'all want to just ride it out and lose?
because we can do
Okay,
that.
yeah, we can do it. But hey, talk to your boy Clay. We ain't paying him nothing. Hey, talk to your boy Dre. They ain't getting no more money out of it. It's like we'll give them some like you know what I mean. But we ain't
Yeah,
finna be. If they want the bag, this ain't the place.
ain't no more maxes out of here.
Yeah, ain't no
Ain't
more
no,
maxes. Ain't no more big money coming out of here. So if y'all want money, if y'all want money, y'all gonna have to go somewhere else. Now we can
shit.
keep y'all together,
Yeah,
but yeah, we just know we ain't paying y'all no money. But I think what they'd have to do is go along the lines of what Tim Duncan used to do when he did with San Antonio. Take less money and see if they can bring in some talent around them. And now
okay,
they become the old heads, right? And they basically have like a young Kawhi Leonard,
yeah,
something along those lines where
hmm,
he's the like we're gonna do our part, we're gonna go get whatever we need to get, but you got to carry us. And I thought they was trying to do that with Andrew Wiggins, but he
I,
ain't coming along.
I think they was trying to do that with Kaminga, but what I've realized about the Warriors, I don't think Steve Kerr is a developer,
Yeah, I was
right?
gonna say.
So, right, like if you put Eric Spoelstra in the Warriors, I think the James Wiseman works. I
Yeah.
think the Moses Moody works, and I think you squeeze all the juice out of out of Wiggins, or a little bit more juice than they already got,
Mm.
and then you get. I think you develop Kaminga. Like if you get Eric Spoelstra, I think they do that. I think they're relevant right now.
You get a Mark Jackson, I think they're relevant.
No,
He
he
developed
black though.
all of them, right?
He black though.
Yeah. Oh, shit, Spoelstra got brown skin.
He ain't
Uh,
white.
yeah. Who- yeah. No, I think they just need to. But it's nobody that they can get in the league right now that they could like who could they get though?
Nobody. It's done. Aside from like a KD, LeBron,
Hey, he can go back,
he that sounds like some stuff he would do too.
but he's too old though, so it's just kind of
Yeah.
like
Tatum and or Brown, like
yeah. Only person I think that they could get that could carry that forward.
oh Ant-Man.
You already know, my boy.
Ant-Man. They number one in the West.
Yeah. So yeah, I think he'd be the only one to like be able to like carry that forward. But yeah, outside of that, yeah, I just think they done. It's yeah, yeah, because Clay right now is kind of like what Ray Allen was with the big three.
Yeah. That's
with
where he at in his career right now. Yeah.
yeah, like Ray Allen was, and Ray Allen didn't want to come off the bench, but he went to Miami and came off the bench. I think,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But yeah,
yeah,
because
yeah.
like if you think about it, the Celtics at the time, like who you bringing in here that I need to come off the bench for?
Avery Bradley, clamps.
Yeah, he claims, but he don't provide no offense.
I need offense. I had Rondo, Paul Pierce, KG. We need a defense.
No.
But no, I'm
I
just saying I think he's at that stage to where if you were to bring a Clay off the bench and you found it like another like a two guard that could go,
mm-hmm.
and now you turn Clay into like your six man, come in, hey, shoot some shots. You hot? No, gonna sit back down.
Put throw Kaminga to the throw Kaminga in the daggone in the thing.
I think if
But
Kaminga,
they ain't developed them. Like I don't know if I don't know if there is any juice there, but
I mean,
we ain't seen like them trying. Well, at least it don't look
so
like it.
Kaminga's a grown adult professional player, bro. Develop
Mm-hmm.
yourself.
Right,
You,
right. I
I'm
got
just,
it, but
you know what I'm saying?
but
Gets to a point like work on your own game, bro. Like you know your strengths, you know your weaknesses, you know what you need to work on. Call some trainers, call around the NBA,
mm,
find somebody that you want to. I'm pretty sure they've had these talks with him, right?
yeah,
I'm sure somebody's had these talks with him. Okay, man, go work on it, man. Go get a jump shot, get a bag. He can't shoot, really.
yeah. So you
Everything
think
he
it's
does,
him?
huh?
You think it's him?
Two things can be true, right? This is our new phrase. Two things can be true, right?
Might change
So
the name of this podcast. The two things could be true.
yeah. So I think they maybe aren't doing a good enough job developing him, but it's something that he needs to take into his own hands and get in the gym. I don't know if he's not, but what
Yeah,
I know is if you get in the gym and get shots up, usually your shot get better,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
Right? I think that's like the law of the universe. If you work
yeah,
on something, you will improve.
yeah.
uh Proper practice makes you a little bit better. So if he was actually working on it, I think he would. My coach used to tell me that we'd be like practice makes perfect. My coach would be like, no, proper practicing makes you better. It don't make you you ain't gonna get perfect, but if you practice
It sound
properly,
like
you get better.
it sound like he didn't know the exact phrase, so he just made up his own shit.
Yeah, basically.
Because I think it's supposed to be practice makes perfect. No, perfect practice makes perfect, or something like that.
Yeah.
It sounded like he was like, you no, the first practice always get to the best results, and everybody know how to do the practice right.
I understood what
So
he was saying though. Yeah. But yeah, so I think more so Kaminga just gotta. I don't think he's it. Some players are it, some players ain't it. I don't think he's
yeah,
it. He's a good player.
yeah,
I think he could be along the lines of a what do you call it?
he could be an Andrew Wiggins.
I think he. I don't think he'd be Andrew Wiggins. I think he could be a Pascal Siakam.
Which he that now.
Yeah, but and now that I'm thinking about it, um, who had the Warriors drafted? If we want to go there,
Kaminga, Moses Moody, James Wiseman.
bust. I won't call him bust, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like they passed up on Lamelo and they passed up on Halliburton.
yeah.
So
A lot of people passed on Tyrese. Like I don't know how that happened.
I was listening to Bill Simmons.
Yeah,
He told him to take him.
he told the Warriors to take him.
He told the Warriors to take him. That way they can push Steph to the two.
Yeah,
Steve Kerr even they had a little training with Halliburton. He called the Sacramento Kings and told them not to mess with his shot. That he really liked him. But
yeah.
for some reason in the NBA they like to draft people
They
based
like the
on.
sexy picks.
Yeah, I'm just like, bro, what are
Like
we doing?
okay, I don't give a fuck if I got the draft. Like what's the problem with drafting for need?
I'm drafting for talent. F a need. I'll ask you this question.
Well, that's what they did with Wiseman.
No, they drafted for need. They needed a big because they had all the guards. They had Steph.
Okay.
Because what did Wiseman even do in college?
He played like 2 games.
Okay, my point. So this is my question, right? So if we just go back, this is perfect draft from. This is one of the drafts that I. So Morant and Zion, who would you have taken?
Well, I would have taken Morant. all day, every day. Take the guard.
Okay, I would have done the same thing, right? But what was the sexy pick?
Zion.
Right? So I think that's the problem with a lot of the teams. They be drafting like for, hey, this is
I
the nice pick or this is whatever, and we just like, bro, we obviously the big man going. We are. History tells you the big man gonna get hurt or the big man usually ain't gonna work out.
yeah.
Right? Take that guard who we see is explosive, who we see can do all of these things, draft him. But it's like, nah, we want to get the Zion is Duncan, da 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 da. Like Greg
Mm-hmm.
Oden was nice. I ain't not saying he wasn't nice, but we, you know what I'm saying?
Mike
Like,
Conley was that guy on that team.
yeah, I'm just like, nah, I'm gonna take
Not saying
Kevin Durant.
he was a number one pick, but I'm saying like Mike Conley was the engine of that team,
Yeah, he was
not
the engine of
Odin.
that team. But if I'm looking guard, big man, right?
Yeah.
Kevin Durant, and even at that draft, I was like, Kevin Durant should have went first.
Yeah.
But these NBA teams, I don't know how they be drafting, but guards usually have a wing players. They're the ones that's gonna get you that chip.
Yeah.
A big guard is gonna get you your chip. Like 9 times out of 10. Yeah, you may have you may have like some transcendent big man that can go get you one here and there. But even then, guess what they need? Guess what they usually need?
They need a ball handler, a
They
little.
need a big guard,
Yeah.
right? So I don't know. Warriors. I think the Warriors are just done. Only team I think that can maybe do something is the Lakers with a trade.
Somebody gonna help them out. I saw this. I said this last week. Somebody gonna throw in something with them damn weak ass assets they got, and somebody gonna help them. Like it always happens, especially for LeBron.
But what trade could be made to make them better? Because you already know how I feel about LeBron.
Yeah. I mean, I don't. DeRozan. I don't know.
DeRozan.
The DeRozan.
DeRozan smelled like boo boo.
Yeah.
Nah.
Man, like at this point, nobody is in a position to give away their assets or like give up pieces because it's pretty even Steven around the league right now with all these teams. So and then all the bottom feeders, they got either young talent or no talent.
Yeah.
Because the Wizards already gave up their talent to LeBron last year. The Raptors just gave away their talent to the Pacers. Brooklyn got up and coming guys that they just need to develop.
Yeah.
The Hornets, they ain't got nobody because they're not giving up LaMelo, and LaMelo is fringing on that bust territory too. By the way,
Why? I be seeing highlights of him going between the legs, spinning
well
and doing loop layups.
that injury stuff, that injuries that he got that injury shit.
Him and his brother then, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's something wrong with their damn genetic makeup.
Yeah.
Um, Detroit, they ain't got nobody. They all young.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at all the bottom feeders, like everybody outside the play in. Like I think I said, the Rockets, they got all young talent. They up and coming. Shit, they still 19 and 21. I'm not giving them no talent for that. Memphis Grizzlies, everybody hurt on that team, so they just gonna
Yeah.
run it back next year.
Yeah. They trying to get the number one draft pick. Seem like.
Yeah, they tanking. Yeah, they think they slip, but they're not gonna get it because they got anyway. Portland Trailblazers, they got a whole bunch of young people.
Yeah.
San Antonio Spurs, what they gonna give up Wemby?
No, they ain't giving up women. They need to get rid of all them bums around him because they don't want to pass the
Pass
ball.
them the ball.
Okay, so one trade. One play I can think of. The Dejounte Murray.
No,
Take your feelings out of it.
no,
Take your feelings.
no.
Dejounte or Trey to the Lakers.
Give them Trey. I want DJ.
Okay, so let's say
I build around DJ. From them.
you build around DJ. But okay, let's just take. We get it. You from Georgia. Out of those two, who would be a better fit with LeBron
Trey.
and AD? Trey, you think so?
Yeah.
Why?
Shooter. DJ is not a shooter. And DJ gets his on his own. Like he gets his buckets off the dribble and all that shit like that. He's not a spot up shooter. So that
Mhm.
you already know that's LeBron is out on that.
Okay.
Trey can shoot. He's similar to. I'm not saying he's Steph. He's
Bruh,
he's he's
you
he's
talking to
similar. He's
wow.
similar to Steph, where he can shoot off the dribble,
He
shoot
can't shoot
off.
like Steph, man. He ain't as good as Steph, man. You
He can shoot
what?
off the dribble. He can shoot off spot up. Right.
Yeah.
He can shoot off screens and all that shit. Right. DJ can't do none of that for
Okay.
the most part. Well, he can shoot off the dribble, but
And
um, what's up?
no, I'm listening. Go ahead. Do your
Oh,
thing.
but yeah, I think Trey Young works better with LeBron and AD.
You know what? As I think about it, I we a conversation we had the other day. I was what I how did I tell you that AD made his teammates better?
You said a different way, but it was like defensively or some shit like that. Oh,
Okay, so he gets Trey Young with him, right?
yeah,
Because what Trey too little. Hey Trey, just get up in him, make him go to the cup. I got you,
yeah,
right? So uh I think that would be a real good pick. I think that'd be a really good pick for them. I will a good nice little trade. Trey Young, LeBron, because now Trey, right? Because I think and I talk about this with LeBron too. This is why Kyrie is good with him, and I think Trey Young could be like his new Kyrie. Obviously, he's not Kyrie, but
yeah,
Kyrie can catch and shoot,
yep,
right? And Kyrie can, when you go out the game, LeBron, I can get offense for you. Trey Young can catch and shoot,
mm-hmm.
and when you go out the game, LeBron, I can
Yeah,
sustain offense for you till
yep,
you get back. Because
yep,
LeBron, they always talk about how LeBron makes his teammates better. He does if you can't score on your own.
yeah. Or if you old,
Yeah, or you old, right? So if you can't score on your own and you old, yeah, LeBron gonna make you better. But if you have the skill set of a Dwayne Wade or DeJounte Murray or those other
yeah,
players, he ain't making. He's actually making the
hindering
ball
you.
in your hand.
That's why
Yeah,
you gotta get Bi out of there.
yeah, he's hindering you. Yeah, so that's why he had to get Lonzo out of there. Had to
Yeah,
get y'all up out of here because I need the ball. LeBron like needs the ball, um, and he needs shooters around him. So yeah, if you can get a Trey Young in there with LeBron James. So what are you giving up though?
that's what I was just about to ask you. They don't have nothing to give up. At least nothing that if I'm the Hawks, you ain't got nothing I want. And then that little weak ass 2029 pick or whatever they keep talking about.
Yeah. So what you give up? Say let's say you give up the 2029 pick, Austin Reeves.
Well, you
Uh,
just okay. So you making your team top heavy. So
now
uh,
Austin Reeves starts. So I'm just switching out starter for starter.
okay,
Um, who they got coming off the bench? And let's say they give
they
up
ain't
your.
got shit.
Let's
They
say
ain't
they
got
give
shit.
up your boy they just got.
Oh boy.
Is it Vincent?
Oh, Gabe Vincent.
Gabe Vincent, Austin Reeves.
He hurt.
Get healthy.
He been hurt
Just
all year. I'm not trading for no broken asset.
they not winning nothing this year anyway.
Yeah, you're right.
So we gonna take our
But
L this
okay.
year.
Trey got a bag, right?
Yeah.
None of them pieces you name can match that. You're gonna have to get a third team involved or something like that.
Okay. Third team involved. Get him. Get Gabe. That's Austin Reeves. He has to go. I know they're gonna want Austin Reeves.
Yeah, he got to be in there.
Yeah. They don't want to take Austin Reeves. Maybe one of those little weak defenders. Maybe what's my boy name? I think his name Cam or something like that.
We already had him. We drafted him.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, Cam
Uh,
Reddish. Yeah, we
yeah.
drafted him. We got that. Well, I'm not gonna call him a ball. We got
Get,
him up out of there.
get him back. You know what I'm saying?
Come on home.
Yeah. Yes, I think the only thing for the Lakers would be to try to get some way try to figure out how to get Trey Young.
Yeah,
I think that's it.
that is their only move. And I don't. That might not even put him over the top.
I it won't put him over the top, but you just got to get LeBron to the playoffs.
Yeah.
If I can just get him to the playoffs, only person I don't think he could beat is Yoke, and that's really AD. AD either gonna let him bust you up or you not.
You think they beat your boy
So
Timberwolves?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You think they
It's
a
just
little they you think they
LeBron.
ahead of schedule?
I don't think they're necessarily ahead of schedule. I just when it comes to LeBron in the playoffs, I can just bully you. Like
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get a layup whenever I want it for the most part, right? The only team I think he couldn't beat, let's say they were to get Trey Young. Only team I think they couldn't beat is Yoke, because Yoke can go get him a bucket whenever he want.
Yeah.
You get that
You
ball to
thi-
Yoke, he can dribble 20 times on that block, boom, boom,
so
boom, boom.
so given if they get Trey Young, you think they beat the Clippers? I think the Clippers will beat them. Well, should beat them unless they get that little that LeBron effect where they just forget how to fucking play basketball.
I think
Because they got they have a better roster now, and they would have a better roster even if they got Trey Young. Given that they got to give up all them pieces to get
okay. I think maybe the Clippers would give them just because the Clippers got they roster. They got the best roster.
them. They been had the best roster in the league for
I
like two
know
three
every
years.
year, like looking at that, I'm just like, bruh, Kawhi, PG, Norman Powell,
Now they
uh,
got Harden,
yeah, Harden,
Russell Westbrook,
Russ.
Big Zoo,
They still got man too, right?
Terrence Mann,
Just like, bruh.
Bones Highland.
Yeah, they got them between them and Nuggets. I like the Nuggets roster. I'm watching Nuggets last night. Is that Reggie Jackson they got coming off the bench?
Reggie Jackson.
Yeah, so maybe Clippers and Nuggets. I couldn't see them beating anybody else. You like LeBron in the playoffs, man. Because he play one game, he get rest. Play a game, get some rest.
Yeah.
So and really, LeBron knows. LeBron knows. Okay, I can go get you a game. We'll lose a game. I'm gonna play, but I'm gonna rest a little bit in the game. I'm gonna go
Yeah.
get you another one. You know what I'm saying?
hmm hmm
So yeah, for a 7 game series, it's hard for me to bet against LeBron. And if you told me you gave him like a Trey Young, because I kind of look at the NBA teams. I rate them on in the playoffs. Is how many different ways can you go get a win? Can you go get
Okay.
like a win in the playoffs, right?
Yeah.
So uh, let's say let me see. Let's take the Milwaukee Bucks for instance, right? You can go get Giannis can go get you a win, right, in a playoff game.
hmm
Dame can go get you a win in a playoff game,
Yep.
right? And then defensively, they're a pretty good team, right?
They'll get it together.
They'll get it together on defense, right? Defensively, we can just lock you up one game and go get us
Yeah.
a win. And then let's say,
Bobby
uh,
Porter's gonna give me one on at home.
yeah, Bobby at home, the bench going everybody else gonna get us a win, so that we can get you that way. Or if we're doing like the Clippers, right? That's why they're so dangerous. Russ can go get you a win. One
Yeah.
PG can go get you one. James can go get you one. Kawhi can get you one. Ty Lue can go get you one.
Yeah.
Just straight coaching, right? That's what made the Warriors so dangerous when they was winning. It's like Clay can get you a win, Steph can go get you a win, uh, Kevin Durant, and then coaching could get you a win, or Iggy and the bench mob can go get
Yeah.
you. So if you gave LeBron a Trey Young, Trey can go get you a playoff game.
Oh yeah, I've seen that man. That man done got to the Eastern Conference Finals, man.
You
Come
know
on.
what I'm saying? Um, Anthony Davis can get you a game. LeBron can get you a game. Right? So it would just
Yeah.
be more so LeBron would probably have to get you game one.
Yeah. If you don't get, yeah, that's the problem with him. Like he always wins game one. If he don't
Yeah.
win game one, it's almost a wrap.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So as long as LeBron gets you game one, and Trey can get you a game, and then Anthony gets your game. Let's say we go game 7, LeBron like, okay, I go get a 7. I
Yeah.
go get you game 7. I've been kind of chilling. Like I've been playing, but I've been chilling. I'm gonna give you everything I got this game. Go get a win. So right now, the Lakers they only got 2 ways to get you a win. AD or LeBron. They don't got nobody else that can in a playoff game be like, here, go get us a game.
hmm
And that's why they're not really a team like that. Like Denver, Yoke can go get you one, right? Uh
Murray.
Murray can go get you one. That the others
Yeah. They just
can
got a perfect, well
yeah,
balanced,
the
well rounded
others can
team.
go get you one. Can go get you like Michael P can get your game. Uh
Oh
Michael
yeah.
Porter Jr. He can, you know what I'm saying? He can. Things start falling like the other day. I think he hit like 7 to 8 threes.
Damn.
Right? That can win your game, and then they coaching is not too bad. So, uh, the Lakers they need one more player that can in a playoff game go get them then just get you a dub, and that's why the Warriors only got one way to get you a win right now.
Steph, man, he got it.
That is it. And if he
That's
ain't getting it,
that's
so,
all.
yeah.
All right. There you have it. I had another topic, but I think we're good on that. I don't want to go back. Anyway.
I asked you this question.
Ooh, ooh.
Let's go back to the Cowboys.
Oh, that's the questions. One of the questions I was just talking about. What's up?
Parsons,
Nah, I wasn't.
Micah,
No.
what was it?
No, it was what I asked you before at work. Biggest disappointment, whatever. But what's your question?
Big disappointment. Cowboys or who?
Eagles.
Eagles. Uh, I
Okay,
think.
let me. Okay, since we in it now, fuck it.
uh,
What is given that the Cowboys got stomped at home in Dallas by the
yeah,
youngest team in the league,
yeah.
and by they was the first they were first 2 seed to ever lose to a 7 seed in the playoffs.
Hmm.
And the Eagles, they didn't set no records or nothing like that, but they just got mollywopped by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yeah,
To you, in your opinion, what was the biggest disappointment, the Dallas Cowboys or the Philadelphia Eagles?
got to be the Cowboys. Got to be the Cowboys. They had a. I mean, everybody talking about Super Bowl,
Yeah,
right? Eagles were struggling, so nobody really was like, And then they went to Super Bowl last year and they just lost. So usually the Super Bowl loser has a Super Bowl hangover, right?
yeah,
Cowboys ain't been nowhere so long, and they was talking. Dak didn't want to wear the NFC champion hat. I got bigger dreams,
yeah.
right? And then first round, first possession, flames out, right? And, uh, yeah, and then Micah. I'm just with this question. I was gonna say Micah, and then you can take it. I don't think he should be doing that podcast.
Okay, why not?
I think for him, I I think for him, he needs to just focus on winning and creating a name for himself,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because the things to be talking about as far as like because he can't really like go in on subjects I think he should be going on. Like when Cam Newton was talking about the quarterbacks, right?
Yeah,
He was like, well,
he got to be
he
diplomatic because he's
yeah, he
still in the league.
got to be diplomatic. And like Draymond 4-time champion, right? Now he get on there, he don't care. He ain't gotta be diplomatic. Whatever you say, I've won, I've done this, da 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 da
Yeah,
da. And I
because
think
I
for
was
him,
gonna ask you about that.
yeah, and I think for him it's kind of just like an extra distraction, and he kind of got a tippy toe. And I think after you like have some type of success in the
Mm-hmm.
league, like the Kelsey brothers,
Yeah,
right? They've had that success. Are they like just veterans in the game, basically about to retire and things like that? Now you can start doing it. But I
yeah.
think like coming in,
You got bigger fish to fry.
you got bigger fish to fry, bro. Like fry those fish, and
Yeah.
then after you fry them, come back and talk about the fish. But I know getting on there talking about like other teams and things like that, that's going to add a little fuel to the fire.
Yeah,
And you and the Cowboys, you don't need no extra fuel.
because it already come with the damn territory.
Yeah. And for me, he don't even understand. He's like, why the Eagles don't get talked about like the Cowboys? Like,
Because they
if
not the
you
Cowboys.
is that a rhetorical question? Like,
Right, you can't be
if
serious.
if you yeah.
Why everybody watching the NFL and shit? Damn.
Yeah. Yeah, come on, man. You know why. And if you don't know why, hey, you probably shouldn't be. I don't know, man. You know why the Cowboys have more pressure and get talked about more. This is America's team. That's like why LeBron get. That's like asking why LeBron get talked about more than Kawhi because he's LeBron.
Yeah,
Why the Lakers get talked about more than the Clippers? Like, stop, man.
yeah.
Stop it. You know why. So that's my take.
Yeah, I agree with you, man. The biggest disappointment was the Cowboys, bro. Like, You said it about the Eagles. They made it to the Super Bowl last year. Super Bowl hangover. Blah 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 blah. The Eagles, everybody said it. I said it. They started 10-1, but it didn't look right.
Yeah.
Then they ended 11-6. So you saw the drop coming.
Yeah.
It was only a matter of time who the drop was gonna come to or when the cliff was gonna get here.
Yeah.
So that wasn't no surprise, right? The whole offense looked like trash. The defense looked like garbage truck juice, right? The the damn secondary gave up like 400 yards to Sam Howell earlier this year.
I don't know who that is.
Exactly, right? You saw this coming. Like they wasn't gonna go back to no Super Bowl. Earlier in the year, AJ Brown and Jalen Hurts was arguing on the sideline about some shit in a
Mm-hmm.
game they was winning or they
Yeah.
won,
Yeah.
right? Dallas Goddard was hurt for most of it. Well, no, he was hurt. He got a fractured elbow or something like that. He came back in 2 or 3 weeks. He shouldn't have came back.
Yeah.
That's probably why he was arguing with Jalen Hurts last week. I need to get the ball, bro. You just got back. Shut up.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
So, like the Eagles falling was not a surprise to me,
Yeah.
especially the way the Bucks was looking. Like, who's that call? It better be Jesus.
No, man. No, 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 no. My alarm. It's my weekend gym alarm.
Oh, okay. But yeah, the Cowboys, they were 12-5. Number one they ran down the Eagles to win the division.
Mm-hmm.
They got the number 2 seed,
Yeah.
right? They didn't play well against winning teams, but
They never do.
they never do.
Just beat up on
You the
Bum.
you the Cowboys.
Yeah.
You at least win one. Well, you supposed to win the wild card game against a 7 seed with a first year starting quarterback with
Mm-hmm.
the youngest team in the league, and you get mollywop 48-16 and with 60 minutes to go in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Like the only reason I'm asking this question because it was a question on some of these shows last week, and people were talking about the Eagles. I'm like, how?
Yeah. I don't
All
even.
year, all year, you talking about the Eagles don't look right, and then when they lose, you talking about it's a bigger disappointment.
Yeah. And Dak was an MVP candidate.
And Dak was an MVP candidate. The damn Dallas Cowboys supposed to have the best damn defense of all time or some shit since the '84 Bears.
Yeah. And they had how many Pro Bowlers did they have?
They had all the Pro Bowlers,
Yeah.
like 9 or something. They led the league in Pro
Yeah.
Bowls
Yeah. Yeah.
and All Pros. Matter of fact,
Yeah. Yeah. That thing.
so
Yeah.
All Pro is better than a Pro
Yeah. Yeah.
Bowl.
Yeah. They had all pros. Yeah. All of them were selected to it basically.
All of them, at every level.
Yeah.
And you go out there and just get, and you go out there and lay an egg, like you laid a couple eggs in one
From the
game
jump too.
from
Like
the jump, from the giddy up.
yeah. Yeah. You didn't have to show up. They didn't have to show up.
No, you might as well hadn't showed up. You didn't.
Yeah. You didn't. Yeah. I was. What they say? I was there and it was there
Spirit,
just. Yeah. 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 They weren't there in spirit. They was there just in body.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
They already had their damn Mexican Cancun plans
Yeah.
ready.
Yeah.
They had the itineraries.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, Cancun.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
Gone
how they
fishing.
broke out the beginning of the game. 1, 2, 3, Cancun.
Yeah, man, I don't understand. Like, ain't no damn bigger disappointment. That's the biggest disappointment. I
Yeah,
mean, I'm not even a Cowboys fan. Like, I loved watching that game. That shit was hilarious.
yeah, 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 yeah. No,
Fucking
you're right. I agree.
and your Michael Parsons thing, like, yeah, this dude, be quiet, man. Or if you're gonna have a podcast, don't talk sports.
I was thinking that too. Don't talk. Do everything but sports,
Everything but do
or
political,
just don't do
whatever.
football.
Don't do right.
Yeah, don't do football. Do everything but football. Win some game. Win the. Get to the Super Bowl at least,
Yeah,
and then talk your stuff.
right. So I get it. Everybody got a podcast. You want your stuff to get it off. Cool, cool, cool. But you should know what comes with not only just playing in the NFL, but you playing for the biggest franchise in sports, period.
Yeah,
The most lucrative franchise, the most talked about, the most popular.
yep,
franchise and you get mad or you're confused as to why you are always talked about in such a light that other teams don't.
Yeah,
Because think about it, the Niners ain't won shit in more than longer than the Cowboys,
yeah,
but they don't get the recognition. Ain't nobody
yeah.
got. They
Don't
don't
get
have an
talked
owner. They
about.
don't have an owner come out talking about, hey, this is the best team I've ever. You don't know what I do to, what I give up to just win one more.
Who's the
Jerry
owner?
Jones,
Honest.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Jerry Jones all in the videos.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
He on First Take. He
yeah,
all that.
yeah. Exactly.
Like Jerry Jones is a celebrity. Like I don't think. I think that franchise is in love with publicity and entertainment
Hmm.
more than winning football games, which is fine. But don't just sit here and tell me that you want to win
Yeah,
when everybody sees that you don't.
yeah. The two things can be true. We want to win. However, comma.
Yeah, yeah. I really don't. I don't believe they really want to win as an organization. The players probably, yeah, of course they want to win, but I don't think as an organization. I think it's the priority is being the most entertaining and the most popular because popularity breeds money and all that. That's what I believe. I could be wrong,
No,
but
I'm right there with you. I talked about it. We talked about it a little bit yesterday. I kind of compared it to like a Hooper. I named Carmelo Anthony,
mhm,
but I want to win the championship, but I want my 30. I
yeah,
want my shots while
yeah,
winning the championship,
hmm,
right? And that's how the Cowboys are. They like that. They that Hooper that wants to win, but I want to get my shots up too.
yeah,
Right? And I don't think they're willing to sacrifice the shots or
the
the
shine,
publicity, the shine
hmm,
for for the championship. It's
right.
like I want to win it, but I got to keep this too. And if you tell them you, if I tell that dude, hey, instead of taking 20 shots, you got to take 15. He's like,
I don't know if I can much do it.
I don't
He
know if
trying
I.
to bargain and shit.
Yeah, yeah, like no, 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 no. I'm just gonna keep shooting my 20 shots. I'm gonna keep getting the pub. I'm gonna keep doing all that. And if I win the championship, I want to win it, but I would like to win.
Right.
It'd be cool.
Right. Like look, like think about this. Like the Cowboys have went 12-5 for 3 straight years.
Yeah,
Right. And you for some reason they keep the coach, right? You ain't got no further in the playoffs than you ever been. Like you have not gotten further than the divisional round in those 3 years.
yeah.
12-5. Something gotta go. The coach gotta go. Somebody. Because
Hmm.
you quote unquote have the talent, right? So let's change it up and see what's out there.
Yeah.
Right? My team, the Atlanta Falcons, we went 7-10 for 3 straight years.
Mm.
What they do? Get the coach up out of there. There's no improvement.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's change it up. See what's out there. See what's happening. But no, the Cowboys, we got Mike McCarthy. We 12-5 every year. We're winning in the regular season, but we ain't winning the shit that counts.
Yeah.
But we still get the publicity. We still get the shine.
And if we get a Super Bowl, that'd be cool.
Yeah, that'd be straight. Cool. That's a cherry on top. Like that's a cherry on top.
Yeah.
Like no, you got Jim Harbaugh out there. You got Bill Belichick out there.
Mm.
You got Pete Carroll out there. You got maybe Mike Tomlin. They're not gonna get rid of him, but it's looking a little. Those waters looking a little murky over there in Pittsburgh.
See, you be getting me going. Cause I'd be like doing like sports parallels,
Yeah.
right? And that reminds me of like when I talk about LeBron, like
Mm-hmm.
it'd be nice to have a good coach, but if I get a really, really good coach, if I get like a Phil Jackson type coach or a Greg Popovich type coach, then I got to run the stuff they want me to run.
Yeah.
I'd rather have a coach, right? LeBron, Jerry. I'd rather have a coach that I could tell what to do, that's going to do what I like to do,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
That's how Jerry Jones is. It's like, yeah, it'd be cool to have a really, really good coach, but it's things that come. It's like having a woman that's a 10 out of 10, right?
Yeah.
It'd be great, but it's gonna be some stuff that come with that. I don't want that. I'll take that 8 or that 7. So I ain't got
Yeah.
no extra stress, drama, and everybody in her DMs, right? And
Yeah.
that's how it is with Jerry Jones and his coaching. Like I would like to have a really, really good coach, like a Bill Parcells, but nah, that ain't gonna work.
Yeah,
Uh,
he had Bill
yeah, that's
Parcells.
what I'm saying. Get out of here, man. You you all about football.
Right. And you a bigger star than me in the world of football.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's like, nah, I don't want that. I want a coach that ain't gonna give me as many problems, that don't want too much power, so that
Hmm.
I can kind of control things control things more. Because if you tell me Bill Belichick or Jim Harbaugh or whomever can come be my coach, I'm thinking, okay, we can be a championship team. It's like, nah, I'm gonna go Mike McCarthy. Because that's what I'm comfortable with.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So, because he gonna let me do more I can control him and I can get out here, have my own podcast as Jerry Jones, or be on a radio show and then come on
Yeah.
TV and open up the locker rooms and invite all these distractions um, with the team. So, yeah, that's my take on that.
Yeah. You're right. I agree. I mean, I'm sick of the damn Cowboys. I can't stand them motherfuckers.
Yeah,
Uh, anyway, that's it. That's all you got.
that's all I got, man.
That's all you got. Okay, that's all I got. Thank you for spending this time with Rello on the Relevant Podcast with me, with Rello and Rob. We've taken up enough of your time. Appreciate you. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. We're gonna be hitting you up with all this premium good content. We should have a show. We should have another show tomorrow for y'all. Talk about these. Who's playing tomorrow? The Chiefs go to Buffalo, take on the Bills, and the Bucks take on the Lions. So we'll talk about that tomorrow. Appreciate you spending time with us. We'll see y'all next time on Relevant.